We mess up as kids. We didn't have that guidance. Some of us was in a single parent house. Well, we didn't have that male guy to say, boy, don't do that. You know, it was always we had to go out and go get the jobs. We had to get out and go hustle. Whatever we had to do to provide for that house. All we knew was how to provide, and we thought we was being a man, and that wasn't always about being a man.
We work hard for a better life for our kids
children,
to have
yes,
better.
Yes, yes.
But they feel like my parents is from here. So am I. No, motherfucker,
no,
you're not.
not.
So here on Almeda, we doing something different. Black business owners, we all coming together as a unit and bringing people here. If anything that you guys post, put hashtag we are Almeda. We're gonna talk about some trifling ass people. We're gonna talk about because we all know some trifling motherfuckers in our. What's up? It's your boy Pop once again coming at you right here at the Den with Big Stick Energy Podcast. Big Stick Energy Podcast once again is brought to you by Brock Brand. Go out and get your Brock Brand. BrockBrand.com. Go get your gear. As you can see right now, I got on some Brock Brand right now, so I'm representing Brock. Also brought to you by Quad Houston Restaurant in the Elevated Sports Lounge, located 4608 Almeda. Also right here at the Den, located 46 Almeda, the Den Cigar Lounge. So, another episode. Last week was great. I don't know if the guys that were here last Friday, it was really good. We had a really good conversation amongst black men, and it was good, very good, and it revealed a lot of stuff. 1 second. Before we go into that, 1 second, Coco. Coco always jumping the motherfucking gun, man. God damn, Coco.
Gotta keep them on their toes. Gotta keep them on their toes.
Hey, but check this out, though. I got my right-hand man, Brady Bob, with me today. Brady Bob, comedian Brady Bob. What's going on, bro?
Man, I'm kicking but not high. Flapping and can't fly and talking and what? Telling no lies. You dig? Ooh.
You and your fucking Pimp C quotes.
You did. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why you're here, though.
That's right.
That's why you're here. You my guy.
That's right.
And you keep it genuine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I like that shit.
Man, that's real.
But this is what I want. But when let's go around the room and we're gonna introduce everybody who on the panel today, and then I got something to ask everybody. Hold on, Coco. I'm trying to think, should I do it this way? Introduce yourself. Don't go on, but introduce yourself. Tell you know.
Hey, y'all. You already know who I am. I'm Coco. You know, you can find me on all social media platforms, whatever you got, all the way back to MySpace. Coco from Houston. Look me up. Say hi. Let's go.
Okay, before we move on, let me ask you a question, Coco, and I'm going to ask everybody this question.
Please ask everybody, because I don't know.
I'm going to ask everybody the same question.
All right, let's go.
How blessed are you?
Oh, I'm extremely, my thing is I always say extremely blessed and highly, you know, it's favored, but I'll be like highly flavored, you know, got to do it Coco style.
Okay, cool.
But to be quite honest, yeah, very blessed, very blessed. I had a lot of trials and tribulations in my life that I, you know, almost passed away and everything like that. So to be here is a huge blessing. And that's why I'm such a live left life person. I like to be on the brighter side. I always see the cup as halfway full, not halfway empty. I'm a very optimistic person with an abundance mindset. I don't like to be on the negative side or, you know, calling people out or being negative or bringing negative energy anywhere. As if you can ask anybody, I usually bring the good energy because I feel like I'm so blessed.
Cool. Next.
It's Slim. It's good to be here. And, you know, that question that you just asked about how blessed do I feel? We all go through things in our lives. And I just love thanking the Lord for being on the other side of the obstacles that we go through in life. I'm truly blessed. I've faced some obstacles lately, and I'm looking at the bright side of things. And I'm also a positive person, and I try my best to stay away from negative bullshit. I'm allergic to it. So I love the fact that we can sit on this panel and be truthful and real, and this is therapy for me. It really is. So I appreciate the platform.
Next.
All right.
Say your name, talk about, and
right.
just let us know how blessed you are, my brother.
All right, this your boy D. Wayne. Talk to me, and guess what? I talk back. Man, I'm truly blessed. Every day I get up, if I can open my eyes and I'm on top of ground instead of underground, I feel like I'm the best man alive. And I can't thank nothing but the higher power for giving me this here 50 years on earth. I surely appreciate it.
Yes, sir. In the back there.
H-Town Vic. Every day is a blessed day if you're above ground. And even if you're not above ground, actually it's better there than it is here, but we'll take it while we got it here right now. So we thank the Lord for everything that's good and everything that look bad. Even to end up, he said all things work together for good of those who believe. And I definitely believe.
Yeah, it's Scott. I'm blessed in a lot of ways, blessed to be afforded another day to open my eyes and be greeted to the sunshine that blesses my face. Blessed to have a job, blessed to have 2 daughters, been able to raise them, and blessed to have 2 parents still together to raise me, to show me all the things that I've accomplished and be able to bless them with in return.
Yes, sir. And we got a newcomer, my boy I grew up with. Go ahead, Lee.
I'm Lee, real super positive guy. I'm so blessed. And God has been truly amazing to me, and I owe it all to him. Shout out to Pops for allowing me to be a part of this. Been knowing this guy since elementary school, so it's a blessing we both still here.
So the reason why I asked everybody to say how blessed you are is because we see shit around us every day, and people that don't have what we have. Everybody in here can come here every day, buy a cigar, smoke, and this is not a cheap habit. This is not a cheap habit. But yet and still, we can come and enjoy ourselves and talk and not worry about nothing when we come here and smoke. And you got people out there that can barely take care of themselves, lights, rent, whatever the situation may be in their lives. It's because I just heard a story the other day, somebody that I know, and I didn't know they was going through. And you just like, damn, why, why ain't say nothing? Why ain't saying nothing to nobody? Lights had to catch up on rent. Once you paid the rent, your lights got cut off. Now you got to catch up on that. Food, and I sit there and I'm thinking like, wow, here it is. I complain, not really complain, but it's shit in your life that you kind of be like, you know what? Damn, fuck all that. I'm good. I'm blessed. Because, and I'm not bragging, I got a nice house. And when I thought about it, and I'm looking at these people, they living in an apartment, and they can barely take care of it. And it hurts me. Like, I wish I could do more to help. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I ask everybody, how blessed are you? Because we got people that we know but don't know that they're going through.
And
Never know.
it's really extremely hard, to open up because of judgment and for, you just don't need that ridicule, or you don't want the judgment, or you don't want someone to look at you differently, So sometimes you just give it to God and let Him work through what you need to work through.
I've had some good days. I've had some hills climb.
That's Paul
Remember
Jones,
that?
Do I remember that?
I've had some weary days.
Come on, real
Now,
Paul.
let me tell y'all something. 4 years ago, I was homeless, living out my car. Me and my son, we living in a hotel, going through relationship, breaking up out of a relationship. Homeless. I went from homeless, owning my own house, 3-car garage, starring in 5 movies just this year. I never gave up. You never seen me frown. Never seen me frown. Anybody that know me, they never knew what I was going through. You understand? So it's about waking up the next day and just saying, hey, you take one day at a time. One day at a time. One day at a time. You try to be better than the last day. And I went through it, man. But I never gave the devil the victory. You dig? So I understand what
me too.
when you say being blessed. I'm so blessed.
Can you light it for me?
And college degree. Got college degree, but just going through stuff.
Yeah.
Financial was off. So man, I understand about that question, and I am blessed. And I'm not rubbing it in nobody's face, but when you feel it, and it's just not a materialistic thing.
Yeah.
It's not just materialistic. It's about you understanding, hey man, I might fail today, but tomorrow. Yeah.
Because a lot of times when a lot of us go through shit, man, and we're going to talk about something, I'm just bringing this up. A lot of times we don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. We know it's there, but a lot of us don't see it.
Can't complain.
And we complain about it instead of just going through it to make it to the other side. Go ahead, Vic.
Just staying on that an idea about being blessed, and my man said material things.
Yeah.
Needs to say you can have all the wealth in the world, but if you have no health,
Yeah.
that's like having a basically it's a tourniquet around your neck, because if you don't have your health, you can do nothing. So I just thank God on a daily basis for health and strength, because we take that for granted a lot of times, but it's a whole bunch of folk in the hospitals right now wishing they can come and sit where you are right now and do what we're doing.
Exactly.
Well, I can agree with you on that. My best friend passed away in March because of health problems, and it was too late when he finally wanted to make up in his mind that he wanted to do better. But for a long time, it was like preaching to a choir that, he didn't want to listen.
Right.
He felt like, oh, I'm good. No, you're not. We can look at you and tell. And a lot of times people don't want that help. That's another problem. Yeah. Some people don't want help.
Yeah.
And it's not only that. Like, I've had a friend that I went to school with. She's homeless. But when we tried to help, she pushed us away. Some people want to be in those situations. Don't want that help. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there don't want your help. They rather be without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pride.
That's pride.
That's pride. They
Pride
rather
to
be
kill you.
without. I mean, if I was going through that situation, somebody lend me a hand, I would take it. Because I ain't, my pride, I'm prideful on certain things, not everything. Certain things I'm going to be prideful of. But asking for help for me to live, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
I had to sleep on my homeboy couch. I'm telling you, I went through it, man. I went through it, doctor. So, I understand what you're saying about asking for help. And some people will look at you and it's not what they say, it's what you think they thinking.
Yeah.
You know, it's what you think they thinking or what you think they're gonna say about you. And when I pledged, I'm an alpha. When I pledged, I learned to put my pride aside. So, you know, the stuff that I was going through, man, hey, man, I was still smiling. It's a poem called Don't Quit. And I recite that in my mind, don't quit. You understand? And all I can say is look at me now, you know, because I didn't quit. But that pride will kill you, like you say.
Go ahead,
Hey,
Dwayne.
can I vent for a minute? A couple years ago,
Talk up a little louder.
a couple years ago, over 10 years ago, I lost my brother, the closest person to me in the world. And I was really in a dark place. And I was at the point where I wanted to question and ask God, man, that's the only friend I got. Why you take him? But in so many ways, I think that it made me stronger. I was in this place where I didn't want to talk to anyone. I was down and nobody knew how I felt but me. But when I started coming on this side of town, I moved out here, and I started meeting some of the guys at the cigar bar that I went to. It took me up out of that shell, man, and maybe God just put them people in my life for a reason. There's no way in the world I would be sitting right here now a couple years ago. And I thank him for a lot of stuff now. I can't be upset no more, but he really honestly took somebody. Well, he didn't take him. Somebody that I really honestly talk to every day left me, and I'm like, man, you left me. So I was really down, man. I thank them brothers from C-Dot Cigar Bar. I thank the brothers that I met out here. I just think a lot of stuff now, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Anybody else got something to say on this hill, on this subject?
Yeah,
before I
man.
switch
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Like you said, y'all lost people. I lost my brother, Big Pokey, the rapper. Yeah. That was my. When I say day one, brother, it'll be a year of Father's Day.
Yeah.
It's been the hardest year. I lost my cousin Calvin. You understand? I lost so many people in my life, man, and I'm wondering why God is taking all these people away from me. You know, it has made me stronger.
Yeah.
You understand? And I just remember the things, you know, that they left behind, their word and their memories. Yeah. And I just take it with me. I am them, and I just take it with me, and that's how I'm living. Yeah. That's how I'm able to be strong.
So speaking of blessed, I'm on Instagram, and I'm scrolling through. Did y'all see this stupid motherfucker shooting people as they drive by? Just shooting random people. Just shooting random people. Killed the father. It wasn't here. It wasn't here. I don't know where it was at. But just like on the sidewalk, as people driving by, he just shooting at them.
Wow. For real?
For real.
Oh, I think I saw that. Did he have on white?
I don't remember what he had on.
I seen something today, but I didn't pull up the caption. I couldn't hear it.
So you think like the world we living in now, you would never think that somebody would be on the sidewalk just shooting at random people as they drive by.
Man, you seen a video game, GTA, all that type of stuff, and that's what it is.
That's it right there.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. He had on white, yeah.
That's it right there.
That's what that reminds me of, them video games right now.
Now, I wouldn't have been wrong if I'd have pulled over and started busting back.
Oh, no.
Wouldn't have been wrong.
No.
And legal.
Yeah.
See, what happened was he shot at the wrong people.
Yeah.
He didn't shoot at one
At niggas.
That
He ain't shoot at us.
at some niggas, nor did he shoot at some white boys who had that artillery.
Yes.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
He knew who he was shooting at.
Wow.
Because I guarantee you, if he'd have came on across one of them military white boys,
Yes, sir.
he'd have been laying in that street right there. So I just brought that up because I'm blessed. That it wasn't no, and I hate that it happened to the people that was out there, but I'm blessed that
could have been
nothing's like that. No, there ain't nobody in my family nor me. Yeah. That's in that. There's nobody in my family nor me in that situation that happened.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of copycat people that
Yeah.
that are followers. So they figure, okay, well, let's just start some stuff, you know? And that's really sad. You know he's mentally off. Something is wrong with him.
Yeah.
It's because these kids, they ain't get their ass whooped, man. That's what it boiled down to, man. They ain't bust ass. They ain't get their ass tore up when we, as kids. You don't do no shit like that, man.
But I think he was just, like she said, mentally ill, but even if he was mentally ill, you don't just start off being mentally ill that one day and then you start busting. It was signs. And I feel like his family, his parents, his baby mama, somebody, friend, somebody should have checked him. And I'm going to say this, a PSA to everybody. If you know somebody that's mentally ill or crazy, please be that person to talk some sense to them, or at least try to get them some help, even if they don't want help, and then warn other people around you and around them that they may be a little off, because that's how a lot of these women are, and they be getting offed and stuff by men, and I hate to say that, and men do too, but I mean, just mentally ill people that they're off their rocker, just go ahead and just warn everybody. Just warn everybody. I know you can't really do nothing about it. They're not going to get locked up because they're crazy. But, I mean, hopefully if we all do this, it'll be some kind of hotline that we can call, and then they on the watch list or something. I don't know. Like, something need to happen.
First of all, crazy people with guns is fucked up.
Huh. Bad combination. Bad combination.
Now, that's the question you got to ask. How the fuck he get the gun? That's what you got to ask.
It's so easy to get a gun, it's ridiculous. It's like buying bubble gum almost nowadays.
So you're seeing what's happening in Louisiana now. You're about to be 18 to get a gun in Louisiana.
And that's still a crime capital right there.
Yeah.
That's the last thing they should
So
do.
you mean to tell me in Shreveport, Baton Rouge, and New Orleans,
The bloodbath.
and Monroe, four of the hottest spots that niggas do nigga shit.
Yep.
And now you're gonna let some young niggas get some guns?
They can get guns
legally?
they can get guns before they can get liquor, right?
Well, no, it's still 21.
I know, they can get a gun before they can get liquor.
They get a gun before they get liquor.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'd rather you have liquor than a gun.
Yeah, 18 and liquor, like what? And then 21 and have an evaluation for that kind of thing. They should have that kind of thing.
I'd rather you get drunk than to be crazy and shoot somebody and shit like that, man. That's crazy. That's Louisiana. We know Louisiana is a very special place for those who are from Louisiana. I'm just letting you know, hey, that is a very special place. What you got to say now?
You know Louisiana not crazy, no. It's not a crazy state, no.
Them motherfuckers are all fighting Louisiana.
Man, I used to love me some Louisiana growing up, man, but as I got older, I found out, man, they be tripping down now. I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, man, I found out some of the beautifulest women out there, but they be crazy, yeah.
Louisiana crazy in the mother, but hey, you got some good people from Louisiana.
Oh, very
That's in
great.
Louisiana.
Yeah, very
But you
great
got some
people.
stupid motherfuckers out there too. Yeah. I mean, we got stupid motherfuckers here, though, but out there,
they don't play out there.
they're a little different breed of people.
I'm scared of New Orleans. I don't even spend a night. I just go and come back. Yeah.
I mean, New Orleans is.
No, Lord, I'm scared of
Well,
it. I don't give a damn.
you got to stay in the right area on Canal Street.
No. No. I go down there and come back.
Downtown. The convention center. Downtown, the convention center. You got to stay in those areas. Now, once you go past that shit,
I'm scared of them.
now you're on your own.
Awards.
Not in your, not now, if you go outside New Orleans, just go to Slidell. That's kind of where the rich people at, the upper echelon of people go there. But other than that, your downtown convention center, somewhere right there, that's where you stay in New Orleans.
So, you know how, I don't know, I forgot what hurricane that was that flooded out New Orleans.
Katrina.
Katrina. And it brought a lot of people to Houston, and I feel like our crime rate went up, and a lot of things like changed since then, even how it is now, and it's been so long. But yeah, I love my people, but some of y'all just be a little bit.
So
y'all should stay over there.
So everybody was in. It was everybody in Houston. Were y'all here when the Katrina shit? So at that time, I was married to my wife that was from New Orleans. Long story, but anyway,
We got time.
we ain't got time for that. And I don't say nothing bad about nobody because I would never do that. She was the woman that she was, good woman, who she was. But anyway, so the night, 2 nights before the storm came, her mama was still living in New Orleans. So I said, well, in the morning, if she don't get away here, because her car, she felt like her car couldn't make it here. I said, if she don't get up and go, we'll just go out there and get her and come on back.
Shit.
Well, thank God, her neighbor let her borrow one of their cars. And her neighbor rode with somebody else to Dallas, and she came to Houston. So that was that Sunday morning she got here. The storm hit, I think, Monday morning, something like that. Yeah. So I went to work that Monday. I went to work that Monday and came back, and she was sitting down at the table, and she was looking sad and crying, and I'm thinking like, oh, the storm came and it left. You'll be going back home in a minute. Man, I said, what's wrong? What's going on? She said, I just lost everything. I said, huh? The storm gone. She said, yeah, but the levees broke. And at that time, I didn't know what the hell the levee was. Like, what was that? And she explained to me what it was. So we turned on the TV, and I was like, oh, shit. All the houses are underwater. She said, yeah, that's my neighborhood. Underwater. So we're going to be here for a while. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm not tripping. But a month later, we went back to go recover some of her stuff. And when I say it looked like them apocalypse movies? When everything is just, it's like nothing's going on now. That's exactly how it looked. It looked like an apocalypse movie. Like it wasn't nobody on the streets. The military riding through the streets. And you had to be out of there by sundown. Like right now, you got to get your ass out of there. So, when they got here, when the new, I'm not gonna call them refugees because they wasn't refugees.
They weren't supposed to be at all.
So when the New Orleans people got here after that week, during that time I was working at clubs, and I don't know, the motherfuckers, I guess they felt like, nah, they didn't take over. They tried. They tried.
You're right. Y'all started thinking, you're right.
No, they tried.
They tried.
So let me tell you one thing about Louisiana. You can go to Louisiana, you can murder somebody, and if don't nobody come and testify for 30 days, you get out. So that's how they felt when they came here, but they didn't know that sign when you come in that said "Don't mess with Texas."
We mean it.
They didn't understand that shit.
Oh my God, they tried to bring that shit over here.
They tried to bring that shit here, and yeah, it wasn't happening for them.
It took a while for that to happen, though.
So they was like, well, what's going on here? Why, man, I don't like it here, man. Y'all do this, y'all do that. I say, hey, man, they say don't mess with Texas for a reason. And that's what they mean.
So true.
This is Hang 'em High, Texas.
I didn't even think about that. That is so true.
They will hang your ass for many years here in Texas over some bullshit. Huh?
Louisiana too.
But-
I heard their justice system is real fucked up, like Texas. Well, not
people,
Texas, but whatever.
The problem is, they gotta build a case against you in Louisiana. So in other words, they gotta have evidence.
Oh, you're really innocent until proven guilty out there.
Really.
Oh, okay.
Like I
Make
say,
it
when
make
somebody
sense.
gets shot, if don't nobody come say, yeah, I saw it, I'm an eyewitness.
They want some real definite evidence. Like,
Yeah,
damn.
so that's a huge difference between us and them.
Yeah, Texas, they find you doing something small. You going 10 years.
Huh?
I'm just saying in Texas, you do something small. You getting 10 years for an ounce of weed or some shit. Like your first offense. I'm just being facetious, but you know what I mean.
Well,
like in Texas, they don't play. They actually go by the book. If this is your minimum, you're gonna get the minimum. If the judge don't like you, you're gonna possibly get the maximum.
What you gotta say, Vic?
Oh, you get the death penalty here. We lead the nation in death penalty cases. Yes, sir. You will get it. You will get that gas. Because you can't breathe in.
Well, we had a great president years ago that made up a 3-strike rule, which he regretted later on afterwards. He regretted he did it. But that started a lot of bullshit. While we are locked up as black men more for bullshit crimes.
That's my state. State of Virginia has that. That's that 3-strike.
Yeah.
You 3 strikes shot, no matter what it is. You got
no matter what it is. 3 strikes. And if you ever watch the movie 13 on Netflix, it'll break everything down to you. Watch that shit. Huh? Why? Why are you scared to watch it?
I'm scared to watch it because I don't want to see my people like that. Like, it took me forever. Like, okay, so I'm 41. It took me about till I was like 30-something to watch Color Purple and Roots. Because I don't want to see my people like that. I'm very sensitive or whatever. So, and then even if when I was younger, I don't even think I would understand what those movies meant when those movies came out when I was that age, because I'm only 41. So when I got in my 30s, I watched, like I was saying, Roots and
only 41.
Yes. The Color Purple. And now I get it. Like it actually turned, the gears in my brain turn, and I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like to see my people like that. We don't need to have movies that remind us of the struggle. We already know what the struggle from word of mouth from our grandparents, our parents, so whatever, and history books and everything like that. We need to be making movies on the come-ups and making movies on the Tulsa, Oklahoma, what we had, the Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wall Street, Black Wall Street and stuff like that. I want to see stuff like that to uplift us and bring us together, not the stuff that we are known by 400 years ago when we were way better than that before that, and we become way better than that since then.
But let me tell you something. I'm going to let you talk, Vic, but let me tell you something. Mm-hmm. In order to have a great future, you got to learn your past. That's one thing why I love history. Yeah. I love to know what happened, how did we get here, why did we get here? And once you start figuring out those things, you'll understand better, all right, now I know what I need to do as a person to better my life, to better or even help somebody else in their life. So it's always great to know your past. 1 second. Vic, what you got to say?
Just revisiting the idea about the 3-strike rule, Pop, and I'm going to be a little controversial. You really shouldn't get number 2 and 3. Once you got 1, you should learn. With the first felony. When we get the 2, you definitely should have learned.
True.
And I think, let me just say this. Accountability is a problem with a lot of us. And we can't blame Whitey or whomever you want to blame, government, whoever, when you got 3 strikes. You shouldn't have got more than 2 in the first place. When 1 should have got you, you should never want to go back. That's what I'm saying. I know it's a lot of factors that go into that, but at some point we got to start looking in the mirror a little bit stronger and stop looking around at somebody else.
Yeah, definitely there's a lot of factors going in there. We can talk about that another time. What you got to say, Slim?
I was just going to say something real quick. Just the thing is that it's really unfortunate that the students now, they have no clue what our history is. I didn't learn a lot of things until I went to college. I had no idea how Jim Crow derived. It's really, really sad. I learned in college. I had to take an African American history class. They're not teaching anything. They'll teach slavery all day long. They didn't teach us. I'm from Oklahoma. And I didn't learn about Wall Street in Tulsa until I went to college.
So I'm glad you're talking about
it's really sad.
So we're gonna pick up right there because last week we had our two educators, which is Brady Bob and Scott behind you, that are teachers. And that's what we started off on, and we got into a whole nother conversation about black men coming together to helping younger black men. Because if they don't know, if they're not taught, they don't know. And there's a lot of them that need to be taught. And there's a lot of them that need some understanding. And a lot of them don't have the fathers in the home that could navigate them through all of this. So we talked about history, and we talked about the teachings in our school system. And like I told them last week, I went to all black school all my life. That's all I went to, all black schools. So with that being said, we had teachers that that actually didn't teach the actual book.
They go out their way.
They actually taught some real shit about what we've been through and what we're going through. Other schools that taught black history, they only taught black history during February. I went to a school that taught black history all the time. We was taught that all the time. We didn't, all this forefathers shit, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, and George and George Washington, all that bullshit, who were slave owners. Now that's what we learned about them. That's what we learned about them. We didn't learn that they was great. All this shit about the Alamo, these motherfuckers took Texas. They stole Texas. That Alamo bullshit.
But the victors tell the tale. The victors tell the story. So you can't
Let me tell you, when I was a kid, I had a white teacher in the 3rd grade that taught us about Alamo. We thought that was the nicest shit in the fucking world. But when I got older and was in high school and I had a teacher that actually taught me about the Alamo, oh, these motherfucking white folks came in and just
commandeered.
And just took over.
That's the proper word. Commandeered. Stole.
So all this
But
shit
they call
about
it commandeered.
all this shit about Sam Houston, Daniel Boone, Travis, whatever his name is, William B. Travis, all this shit about them, man, fuck them.
Christopher Columbus.
Fuck all of them.
So it make us think. It make us think about the gun law and everything. All these rules that they make and they put in place for us to kill each other. All this is set in stone like this. So why would you give some kids in New Orleans, and you know that's the murder capital of the world, why would you give them guns like that? It's on purpose. Everything like that is on purpose. So I understand that you say that we shouldn't get the 3 strike because we shouldn't get the 1st strike, but we've been living in hell pretty much all our life. And it's always been a struggle. Like my man down there said, it's always been a struggle for us to get on top. And we always wanted to be on top. And sometimes we mess up as kids. We didn't have that guidance. Some of us was in a single parent house. Well, we didn't have that male guy to say, boy, don't do that. You know, it was always we had to go out and go get the jobs. We had to get out and go hustle. Whatever we had to do to provide for that house. All we knew was how to provide, and we thought we was being the man, and that wasn't always about being the man.
And not only that, if you come up from in the neighborhoods that we come up in, you saw the dope dealers.
That's what you saw.
You saw the pimps that had the money and had the had the clothes, had the girls. We saw that, and as kids, we very impressionable. We don't have our father living in the. I got you, Vic. We don't have the fathers living in the house, so we thinking like, shit, I want that money like that.
Be like that, yeah.
And one more thing, and I remember them guys pulling up in the Toyota trucks with the BBSs on there and the Nissan Maximas and back in the day.
The music and all the pretty
with
women.
the music and all that, with the girls in the cars and wearing PR Caden and all that shit back then. I remember that shit. Am I lying?
You ain't lying about it.
Ain't lying. That's what we remember.
Now, Pop, for everyone that was like that, there was somebody, there was 3 more guys that didn't do that, went to work in the factory and went somewhere else.
But that ain't what we see.
It comes back down to choices. Every choice you make has a consequence attached to it. Huh? Choice and influences too. Because I grew up in the neighborhood and I saw all that too. However, that was somebody else that showed a different side. So now you got a fork in the road. Which road do you want to take? Because I'm just big on this, you know. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. You know, I can't speak for anybody else here. But at the end of the day, we all would struggle with something.
Vic,
I like my freedom.
Vic.
So certain things I'm just not going to do that lead me to get my freedom taken away from me.
You was one of
period.
Vic, let me ask you this, though. Because, a lot of us grew up in the hood. But a lot of us still had dads living in the house, too. Not me.
Me either.
Not me. But what I'm saying is this, some guys had their parents living in the house with them, both parents. Some didn't.
Yeah.
Some of us learned, I don't want to go down that road. Some of us didn't. A lot of us was impressed by that shit the guys had.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's a choice that you do make. You do make them choices.
But if you do not see the consequences of their actions and you only seeing the flash and the glitz and glam and what they're bringing, the money and all that stuff, you don't know the consequences, then of course you're going to pick that lifestyle. Just like how children or young adults or young kids, they look at these video shoots and stuff, they see the asses, the money, the cars, the whatever they're talking about, and they want to emulate what they see on TV. Thank you, hon. That they see what they see on TV. They don't know behind the scenes how much they've had to sign a 360 deal. They have to repay all that money back. They just thinking that, the money's there. No, it's a facade. So you can't really be mad at, the children who don't have guidance in their life, don't have guidance, that they see that and they choose to go that route, or they are interested in going that route. They don't choose, but they're interested in going that route. Now, if somebody had their daddy in their life or influences an uncle or a mentor, and then they'll say, "Hey, no, let me bring you over here. Let me show you my uncle who went that route. Let me show you my daddy who went that route, and let me show you what happened and the consequences." Then you can probably be like, "No, you got choices and consequences." You being a little too stern, I think.
Yeah, you have people. I mean, it's easier a lot of times. The road that's easy to go is always easy to go, but now it's not a pot of gold necessarily at the end of the day. That's a problem. So that's why I say it always comes back to a choice. Now, some folk really didn't have a choice, and I get that. But I think if we just go with the poll of men in this room, because none of us are locked up or been locked up in prison, I don't think, or whatever you had. God bless you. You here now. You chose not to go do that again, or not do it at all.
You had some parents or fathers that they figured, okay, they went ahead and let them go to the military at one point.
Yep.
And some of those, young men became very, very responsible, because if they started getting in trouble, and say, for instance, the father was at work all day, and they did have a father in home, they made them go to the military because the jobs were not as good. They were not open, to some black young men. So they were able to get some type of education in the military, or they were, they relied on their sports, their physical, to try to get them into colleges and things like that. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but what always gets to me is even a man that has the education and the family, the strong family, he's still looked at as a nigga. No matter what, he can be the best person, the best, the best person in the world. But in a racist person's eyes, you're still less than, and that's really hurtful.
But guess what? Let them think that. They're gonna think that regardless. That shouldn't prevent you from doing what you got to go do though.
It doesn't.
That's part
I'm not
of our
saying
problem.
that. I'm
Be
just saying
accepted
a lot
by
of people
them.
feel that way.
Get about being accepted by them. Accept yourself. Yeah.
That kind of.
Go ahead, Lee.
That kind of remind me of that Jay-Z song, "Story of OJ." Oh, okay. It just kind of reminds me of that the song by Jay-Z, "The Story of OJ." No matter what we do, how smart we are, it's just always gonna be some stuff for it. But you know what? At the end of the day, we made for it. Everything we done been through, we made for it because we gonna survive. We gonna get through it.
Every time.
Every single time. So we just have to keep our head up.
Yeah.
And the greatest thing we have that even God won't touch is our free will.
That's right.
And so
Free
when we
will.
have our free will, that supersedes everything. You got your free will to go to jail if you want to.
Yes, sir.
You got your free will to go to college. But all in all, you got your free will to be whoever you want to be. Ain't no excuses. You can't blame the white man. You
Nope.
can't blame the black man. You blame yourself. Because
Blame yourself.
we got books out here. We got mentors out here.
Yep.
Rappers today making so much money now, it
Oh,
don't
it's
even
crazy.
make sense. I mean,
Yeah, it's
even
crazy.
people can't even rap.
Exactly.
They
You're
making
right.
money.
Making money. Just
So you got to use your free will.
Don't let the stuff be self-inflicted.
Exactly.
See, some things don't have to be, self-inflicted. We do some things to ourselves, and then we blame everyone else.
You can't.
And that's the part I just cannot stand.
Exactly.
It's like, when does it stop? At
Yeah.
some point, that's insane behavior.
Exactly.
You got to look at yourself and say, I did that.
I did that.
Somebody
That's
else
my
didn't
fault.
do that. I
That's
did
me.
that. That's me.
That's me.
And
I
now I'm
gotta
not
deal
going to do
with
that
it.
no more. But as long as we stay in that gutter,
Accountability.
that's what I call it, that says, oh, woe is me.
Yeah.
Oh, woe is me. There's too many black millionaires, too many black billionaires, if you want to call it
Yeah.
that. And it's not always sports either,
Exactly.
nor entertainment.
Yeah.
So it can be done. But we just choose not to do it a lot of times.
But it wasn't always that. It wasn't
No,
always
but it
black
is now.
millionaire. It
Talking
is
about
now.
now.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying when we were coming up, the goal for a young black man was to play some type of sport, to go to school, to do something like that, or be a movie star or something like that. It never was thinking, never thought in a million years that it'll be a black president. We wasn't thinking
no.
like that. We
you're
weren't
right.
thinking like that at all. So the goals that we seen every day is what the goals that those kids was trying to achieve.
Yeah.
They seen drug dealers out there. They seen hustlers.
That's
out
not all
there.
they saw, though.
seen-
That's not all they saw, though.
In your neighborhood. But if
I
you
grew up
lived
in the hood, South
if
Park.
you lived in the hood and
Yeah.
you stayed right there and you went outside every day, you seen them selling dope. You seen them hustling. You didn't see your next door neighbor was a lawyer.
No,
you
you
didn't
have to
see
be
your
a
next door
lawyer,
neighbor
'cause everybody can't
was
be a
a
lawyer.
police officer. You
I
didn't
saw him
see
going
that.
to work.
Okay, I
If
see
it was
both
at a
of y'all.
factory, if it
and
was
was still struggling.
I
And
see
was
both
yeah,
still
that might be
struggling.
true.
Listen,
But
I
you
have a
always
unique
want to be better than
experience.
your parents.
I
You
have a
know?
unique
All right,
experience.
respect the mic. Respect the mic. Who got the
They
mic?
arguing about. They're not arguing, but they're debating. Okay,
Yeah.
so I see what both of you guys are saying because I had a unique experience. I grew up in an area that ain't ghetto, but it's in between, So my mom let me go to my affluent friends' houses, and they also let me go to the hood, 5th Ward, 3rd Ward, and all that. And I actually preferred to hang out over there because it's super chill, and family used to cook, and it's a vibe and everything. And I feel like I'm at home, even though these are my people. So I used to hang out with all kind of people. And when I was in 3rd Ward and 5th Ward, I did see the drug dealers, the hood niggas, the pimps, and all that shit, and people that come up to me, even though I was underage, to try to holler at me that were overage, like super overage. But when I go to the affluent neighborhoods, it's like what you said. People, they have two-parent homes, and they are showing their children and showing me and us, okay, come on, let's go wash up for dinner, wash your hands, come down to dinner. We're talking at the dinner table. We're having a conversation that is, comparable to everybody at the dinner table. So it is, I see both sides. You can't say, well, not everybody. Well, that is his anecdotal situation. That is almost not my situation, but I've been a part of both of them. So y'all have to see each other's point of view, but not count each other out.
I was looking at you. You were
Let's
talking
Scott.
about.
Scott got the mic. Scott got the mic.
I can see both sides of what you're saying, but I think we all know that even when we were growing up in the hood and we talked about our blessings, God was in your life and you went to church, and while they might not have been big time movie stars or whatever they weren't, they were good role models. There was a good role model sitting in the deacon seat. You know, there was a good role model up in the pulpit. It's just they was trying to give you a message and trying to learn you a little bit. But also, I recall many times just staying on my grandparents' house and Big Mama just saying things to you and putting words on you. I don't know what's going on in the house now, because now you a G-ma, or you know, you don't even want to be called grandma. You want to be a little bit more hip, me-ma. You want to be a grandma, a little bit more hip, because grandma don't. But those things was happening on a regular. You know, you was getting that lesson to you, and then your parents were just like listening to them. And I'm like, that's my mom, and when my grandmother tell her something, she jump up and go do it like I jump up and go do it, and that's my mama. And it's like, that's that respect going on in that household.
Absolutely.
And I think kids, we got to remember, kids mimic what they see.
Exactly.
They mimic what they see. My kids did it. They seen me do the bad stuff, and I had teachers call and say, hey, why your son here with a bag full of tobacco? You know, and it kind of made me feel bad, because I know what they see. Even how I dress, I would notice them dressing like that. So if a kid see this every day, they want to mimic that. They don't want to mimic who's not getting the popularity. When you get in school, you want to be popular. It's the way the clothing and stuff the kids wear and stuff. So it all changed about
Dwayne, let me ask you this, sir. Let me ask you this. Your kids, you said your kids mimicked you, right?
They mimic.
Where you living at when your kids mimicked you?
I was with them.
Where? Like where? What neighborhood?
Studewood.
Studewood. Okay. So. No.
Where you living at now?
Listen.
Where you living at now?
No. Hear me out. The reason why I say that. The reason why I say that is because we've moved out of the hood. We stay in the suburbs now. And a lot of our kids feel like they, just because we grew up in Fifth Ward, Third Ward, no, motherfucker, you ain't from there. You are from Cyprus. You are from Atascocita, Kingwood. You're not from Studewood. And that would kill me about these kids. We grew up in those neighborhoods. Right. We got out of those neighborhoods for you.
Yeah. To make it better for you.
Exactly.
To make it better for you, so you won't have to be hood.
Yeah.
But they feel like just because my parents is from there,
That's what
I'm from there. No, you're not.
And know nothing about it.
You don't know nothing about the struggles that we had. You don't know about pork and beans and rice with wieners in them. You don't know about that shit. You know about McDonald's, Chipotle, and Wingstop.
Where you have all those choices. Let me make an example right quick.
Hold up. Hands of who kids eat Wingstop and DoorDash that shit all the time.
Everything.
My kids was like arguing with me like, I want Chipotle. I'm like, dude, Chipotle? I want Chipotle.
You got some Chipotle.
Let me make an example.
But hold on. But what I'm trying to say is that we work hard for a better life for our kids to have better.
Yes.
But they feel like my parents is from here. So am I. No, motherfucker,
no,
you're not. You're not.
Yeah, they have no clue.
You have no clue
what it was about. So I'm going to make an example of this. For a very, very long time, I was the only black woman that worked at this particular medical clinic, okay? I had a woman that just asked me, she was over HR. She was from Pakistan. She said, can you please come to my office? I need to ask you a question. And I just thought it was just going to be some random whatever. She asked me, well, I have a friend in my family. She got pregnant, so-and-so, and her husband left her. And she needs food stamps. But.
Are you serious? Go ahead.
I know about it. But why would you assume that I knew about food stamps? I said the Googler was in effect, and although I knew about it, I'm not gonna let you know I knew about it.
Yeah.
I said, ma'am, you're gonna have to Google that because I have no clue. I clutched my pearls. I had no clue. I told her that I had no clue about food stamps. I said, and I don't understand why you asked me.
That's what you should have asked her. Why you
Well,
talking to
I
me?
don't understand. And when you
I've
find
never
out,
seen
can you
food
let me
stamps.
know?
Let me tell you something.
I had
Hold
no
on,
clue.
hold on.
I was floored.
She found a good one that day because I know some black women would have man
Would've gave
would
her
have
that
read everything right there.
She asked me that. I said, I have no clue about that. I have no clue about that at all.
But
That's
the
called a
crazy part
stereotype.
about it, listen though, the crazy part about it, there's more white folks on.
And raw numbers, but not percentages. Raw numbers, no, raw numbers. There's
Raw
more
numbers.
of them.
'Cause
But
we only make
percentage-wise
up
of the
14%
population, With more of us. And it's yes, it is. Look
We
it
only
up.
make 14% of the population.
Right.
So if you go by the percentages, yeah. So that's about right. But what I'm saying is, that's not a good thing for us. You know, we all are stereotyped by something. We are. We all are stereotyped by something. And that's what we got to live with. So here's what I'm going to do. So we're talking about that. I'm going to switch gears. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to eat some of this food. I was actually waiting on the place. I don't know why the place ain't came back, but what we're going to do, we're going to come back, and here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to switch gears from what we were talking about. We're going to talk about, because I got something to say about it. We're going to talk about some trifling ass people. Trifling.
Great examples. Got some great examples of it.
It's a very broad term.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about, because we all know some trifling motherfuckers in our,
Yes, we do.
and I seen some trifling shit today. And it was somebody that I know. It was one of my friends. I don't give a damn. He shouldn't have did some trifling ass shit.
No, I just say he gonna see this.
He shouldn't have did some trifling shit.
That's piggybacking on the topic of hoe ass niggas.
Well,
Bitch ass
2
niggas.
weeks ago, yeah, bitch ass niggas.
well,
But trifling is more broad.
trifling is more broad. We're going to keep it
We
trifling.
can talk about all kind of shit.
But
I see trifling shit every
all
day.
I'm going to say is I'm disappointed. Now, I've done some fucked up shit before, but not to that extent. Not to a certain extent. I do, not to that extent. But we're going to get back to that. Once we take our break, we're going to eat. Anybody know that? Y'all want to drink?
Yeah.
Anybody want to drink? I know we got some alcoholics over there.
But Pop, we got a seat open.
Look at her at the front. She like, hell yeah, I want to drink. Okay, so
But Pop, we got a seat open.
what we going to do? Huh?
We got a seat open.
No, I know we got a seat open. I'm waiting for somebody to. Hold on. When we talk about this trifling shit, I know somebody gonna start talking some shit over there. And so then that's gonna be the person who get the seat. So in the meantime,
love it.
I'm gonna go get the plates. We're gonna plate it up. Everybody gonna eat. If y'all want something to drink, come get something to drink. Our break is like 5-10 minutes maybe, something like that. It ain't long. Oh, you gotta hear this shit. You gotta hear this shit.
Girl.
So we're gonna talk about some trifling people I know. And y'all can talk about trifling people that y'all know. Because there's some fucked up shit out there for real. So we're going to be right back. Let's take this 10-minute break. I'm going to go get these plates. All right. Big Stick Energy brought to you once again by Brock Brand. Go out and get your Brock Brand like me. BrockBrand.com. Stay fresh, look fresh, and feel fresh at all times. Also brought to you by Quad Houston. Good food, good drinks, good people, good music. It's just an all good time at Quad Houston. Also brought to you right here by the Den Cigar Lounge. Come get you a stick and have fun and sit back and relax. Now, the reason why I said what I said was because I got a partner within a partner. So, here on Almeda, we're doing something different. There's no competition. There's black men, black business owners, we all coming together and as a unit and bringing people here. And the reason why I told my man Cal to stay here, Cal is the owner of Tipsy Lounge down the street. And we have a new promotion that we're rolling out, all of us together. So it's Quad Houston, Tipsy Lounge, Faces, and 5015. We came together and we're doing something together as black men. And it's and everything that now, if anything that you guys post, put hashtag We Are Almeda, because that's the name of this promotion that we're pushing. It's called We Are Almeda. I wish somebody had a shirt, but Cal is the owner of Tipsy, so that's why I told him to stick around. So, and the reason why we're doing this is because there's not enough unity in the black community.
That's right.
Don't nobody want the next person to do better than them. But as black men, that these black men, us, that we came together, we understand and know if we come together, there's enough out there for all of us to be a part. There's no such thing, man, don't go down there and fuck with them. Don't do this, don't do that. No. Come here and eat. Have a good time. Go to Tipsy.
Get you a double shot at Tipsy.
Go get you some shots at Tipsy. Go to 5015.
Get a vibe at 5015.
Go to Faces.
Yes. I love all
But we all together. It's all one unit. And We Are Almeda. That's all we're going to do all summer. That's all you're going to hear. We Are Almeda.
I love it.
And it's all about black-owned businesses coming together and becoming one.
I love that.
So that's what it's about.
Yes, audience clap it up, clap it up. I love it.
Cal, you got anything to say about that?
Man, you better come on.
I'm going to holler at you, bro. All right. So, with that being said,
Uh-oh.
I wanted to just talk about some trifling ass people. So, if those the people that don't know about this show, I don't never have a topic.
Bless you.
It just come to my mind as we go. And I had to talk about this because I saw this today. So, on my way here, I talked to one of my partners. I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying his status of what my partner is. If he's like a close friend, he's just a friend. That's all you need to know. So he's like, hey, man, where you at? I stopped by your spot. I said, I'm on my way. I'm leaving home. I'm on my way. Well, I got a friend with me, and we're about to go down the street. We're going to come back to your spot. All right, cool. Not knowing what kind of friend it was. So on my way here, he called me back, but I didn't answer the phone because I was on the other line actually I was on the line with Cal at that time. So I looked at the cameras and I saw a car pull up. And I didn't recognize the car, didn't know who it was. And I see him get out. And he got out with one of his friends. Now, the friend is a female. But the car he was driving wasn't his. It's his.
I'm intrigued. Let's go.
So it's his lady that he's with. So I'm looking like, Are you fucking stupid?
You're stupid
And I've
and dumb.
and I've never understood guys, and I've done some fucked up trifling shit before, but not this.
Not this trifling.
Not this trifling. I've been in a marriage, well, I am married, but been in relationships that I was with somebody and I've cheated on somebody.
Yeah, you've told us that.
But I've never took nobody to my house where we laid at in my bed.
Don't be that trifling.
And I've never put another woman in my lady's car. I would never ever do no dumb shit like that.
Trifling.
But there are some trifling ass men out there that would do that dumb ass shit.
How did you find out that was his lady's car? You knew that already? You know that car?
I knew it wasn't his.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. Let's go.
Trifling people and trifling moments? Nah. I'm going to say this here. I'm going to say
And I have
this
a
here.
rebuttal to this, too.
I know my boy. Okay. Yeah,
My
I know.
rebuttal is, when you have trifling people in your life or something like that, especially as a man, do you hold your friends accountable for their trifling ass shit, or do you let them make it? Because that actually evolves into other shit because they think they can get away with stuff and nobody's checking them for their hoe assness or their triflingness.
So here's the thing. I'm waiting to get him one-on-one
Okay, one-on-one, yeah.
to tell him how.
You don't appreciate that.
Huh? It may air next week. But he'll know about it before then. He'll know about it before then. But I haven't had the one-on-one time to tell him. Because I don't want to embarrass him in front of the person. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Never do that. Never.
Get the mic. Give her the mic. Give her the mic. What's you say, Vivian?
If he's a friend, you should pull him to the side. Don't do it in front of everybody. Pull him to the side. Let him know. You don't call him out in front of everybody.
I'm not. So eventually eventually I'm gonna see him before the night over.
Oh, wow.
And I'll be able to tell him, what's going, how I feel about it or whatever.
You're a good friend.
Huh?
You're a good friend,
But
man.
I just think it's
A lot of men are not like that. A lot of women are not like that. A lot of people are not like that.
but
That's awesome.
you never I would never ever do. I know, and I'm gonna let everybody have their trifling moment of friends or people that they know. But I would never ever. My best friend passed away in March. May he rest in peace. But I remember when he was married, and he told me his wife went out of town. He had another chick come over, and I can say this now because him and his wife had passed away. But he told me, he's like, yeah, I had the chick to come over to your house. Like my nigga, it's only $25 for a room if you wanna. How's it the thrill?
Audience member said it's the thrill. That is very true. It could be the thrill.
How's that?
Ego. Like he said, ego. I'm learning, y'all. Ego and thrill. Here we go.
It's really not trifling. It's really you just don't give a fuck. You just don't care. You're thinking that you're not gonna get caught. You're thinking people are not watching you. You just don't care. And it's you already cheating, so that's one thing. Right. But the person that you asked to marry you, you're gonna violate whatever they got going, whatever you have with them. And the killing part is if she catch you or if he catch you, they confront you, you're gonna try to turn it around on them and get mad at them.
Yeah.
You're gonna get out of line and you're gonna get on them about, well, why were you looking? Why you believe what somebody else say? Did you see it? I think we've all had something like that has happened to us, either to us or you've done something like that. I'm not gonna sit here and say I haven't, but I've never like taken nobody to my house or had somebody riding in his car that I was driving. I've never done that.
Nah, that's way over the line to me. I mean, you already, and I feel you already fucking up. So why would you even just do it even worse?
They don't care.
So she's saying that boundaries. A lot of people don't know where their boundaries at. Brady Bob, what you got to say?
Man, that's why, man, I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I hear horror stories like this, man, that's why I'm single. I'm scared to be in a position like that, man. I can't do it. Because I'm not saying I'm going to do something to him, but it's just, that shit'll hurt my heart if I have my house and a female come to my house and she bring a dude over there and, man, that shit'll fuck me up, man. I'm scared. I'm scared of shit like that. I'm scared of them horror stories. Scared. Can't do it.
So go ahead, Vic.
See, Pop, here's the thing, and I'm not saying that it's me, but I can speak to it. When I was younger, when you in fucked up shit, the more you do fucked up shit, the easier it becomes. And you don't even think about consequences because you out there so bad that you don't even think about what's reality anymore. No conscience whatsoever. Because it goes beyond all that.
I got a conscience.
That's not justifying it.
Can't do no shit.
Just saying what it is.
I'm scared to cheat. I'm scared. Hey, look. I'm scared to cheat. I don't even, if I ain't finna cheat on you or nothing, cause I don't want the shit to come back on me. That's cause I got morals. Man, I'm serious.
Respect the mic.
Yeah, that's one. I'm scared. I'm literally scared to cheat. I'm not finna cheat. If I'm in a relationship, I'm not gonna cheat at all. You understand? Because of when I hear other people's stories, I'm like, man, for real, you doing shit like that? That's just the way I am. You know? Right. Some people don't care. I care. Cause like when people married or whatever, and you know, I get hit on by married women, but hell no, cause you know. It's one line Juvenile said, niggas will bust your head if you bang, it's old. So I'm scared they gonna try to bust your head. If I put it on you, you're gonna want to come back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And
I'm scared
and
to do that.
And the way some of these guys are now, there's what they call it, Tinder dick. The way some of them are now, because I'm starting to believe Houston I'm starting to believe that Houston leads the country in tender dick ass niggas. What I'm saying is,
give us the definition. Give us the definition of.
No, what I'm
that.
saying is, hold on, listen, hold on, time out. Listen. The reason why I'm saying because it's more niggas in Houston killing they gals because they don't want them no more than anywhere.
They ain't from here.
Give us the definition of tender dick.
I'm telling you what it is.
I'm sorry, I was gonna tell the audience, but we get it, because we heard you say it a bunch of times.
I'm telling you what it is.
That's sad.
Because
Look up bitch ass nigga.
well, that too.
And you go see
That is. But what I'm saying is, you hear more horror stories on the news about the man just shot his wife and then shot his girlfriend because she wanted to leave, and now he shoot himself.
That's what I was saying. They get upset when they're caught. They'll get upset and try to retaliate on her. And she just wanted to get away. I'm saying it's an example of what I was talking about. And I
got a friend that helped on something like that.
So here's the thing about it. Come on, man. Houston has more women than men. Period. Well, everywhere. But I live in Houston, so I know about what's going on here. And we talked about it earlier. Black women got their shit together. Now, here's the thing about that. How many single straight black men that got their shit together?
But
You one out of How many? That's not, but see, and hold on, listen to me. And the thing about that, the ones that know they got their shit together and they single, they know they the pick of the litter. They can pick and choose. Black women that have everything together, they can't do that. And this is a fact. This is a fact. This ain't nothing that's made up. If that was the case, every successful black woman here would be married, pretty much.
That's very true.
But black men that know they got their shit together, know they got everything, they know they can sit back.
And just
Girl, I'm cool.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
They know. They know this.
That shit feel good too, dog.
But no, listen to me. But listen to me. But then,
good to the motherfucker.
but then you got the straight black men
Yeah.
that are single. Some fucked up
Yeah.
in there.
That's
'Cause they
what
been
we're
hurt.
talking about. Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
Because they been hurt.
No, not only that.
Some of them been hurt.
Not only, no, listen to me. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about he don't have a career. He don't have a car, a plan, a job. He don't have a place to stay. Credit fucked up. So how many black men that's single got out? Or here's the kicker. He ain't bisexual.
So this is what we were talking about earlier, Pop.
This is what we're talking about.
This is a real example. I know a person. I deal with a person that is he's got his shit together. He owns his own home. He owns a couple of cars. Very handsome guy. He actually looks like Ghost to me. He looks like the guy that plays Ghost.
Yeah.
But he's a homebody. And let's just say, because he's a good person, and I don't want to just like put him out there, but he's better at some things than what he has. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, go ahead. We all grown here. Gotta
But
talk about it.
He's a great person. So sometimes he's
What, he
the
got
best
little-
at something else.
He got a little thing or
Then-
something.
Hold on. Respect. Listen. I want everybody to listen. Y'all been on this show before, and when I say respect the mic, let's respect the mic. She's still talking. And I know everybody want to chime in, but we can't get everything across if everybody chime in. Come on.
I definitely don't want to put him down because he's a great person, but he does not like go out and like club a lot. He is a homebody, but he's a great person, and he does, and he knows it. So he overcompensates in other areas, but he's a good guy. He really is a good guy. But that's what kind of keeps me from going further, because he has an insecurity about himself, and I can't make a person, feel away. I praise him a lot about a lot of things that he does. He don't have any baby mamas. He's never been married. But he's a really great guy, and I asked him to come, do things, but he really is a homebody. He's a homebody. He's 50, but he doesn't look it. He looks like he's probably in his early 30s. I'm telling you, he's a really handsome man.
So
but
I'm gonna say this.
A good heart too.
I got a good friend of mine.
No.
I got a good friend of mine that he just moved about 3 years ago. He just moved here from from France. He's originally from Cameroon. Cameroon, yeah. He grew up in France. So he's African. Really good guy. Really good guy. He works in the hospital. He works in the hospital. He makes 6 figures. So one thing we do, we try to teach him the difference between American women and women that what he's used to. So he's been running into women that's gimme girls. And not women that's gonna help. He been running to hurt mates, not help mates. I like that. I like that. So the problem is, and they hurt him all the time. Good dude, damn good dude. Wants a good woman, all of that. He about your age. He about your age. But really good guy.
I'm a helpmate, not a hurtmate. Right now.
Hey, listen to me. He don't bullshit. He a cool person. Mm-hmm. He ain't your. So he's not a typical African. Mm-hmm. He's been around us long enough to now. He's kind of Americanized a little bit. So he's starting to learn the game some, but not fully. Because we know the bullshit, or we could tell bullshit, but he's starting to get it now. But he wants a good woman that could be a helpmate, not a hurtmate. He does. He does. That he does. That he does. 4 years? About 4 years now? About 4 years. Yeah, about 4 years. But he's been falling for these gimme girls. If y'all know what gimme girl is, a motherfucker that's doing this all the time.
I got friends exactly like that.
Well, of course, it's about the physical. Because if it's not about if you're not attracted to somebody. If you're not attracted to somebody, it ain't gonna work.
Right. And I like that. That's cool. You should not do that. You should not proceed. I like that. You should not proceed. That should be the parameter of what is your interest, but don't let that be your whole interest. No. And they get to learn that person. But these girls out here, I know people like what you're saying. They're gimme girls. They don't even want me to invite them out unless it's going to be some males. They have a section, and they're about these men who are either scammers or they're doctors or whatever. They got a lot of money, and these men be married and stuff, and they don't care. And so that's why I literally just be by myself. I'll be like, you know what? I don't need you to ruin my reputation. Like, damn. No, you cute and everything. My friends.
And
how
old are these women?
My age, I'm 41. So they 35 to 45.
Okay. So here's the thing about that. Now, do we think our black women lost their way?
I believe so. Just like a lot of black men have lost their way when it comes to dating. But
what you got to say?
But remember, it takes the person that's throwing the money at these girls that has to stop. I mean, so if you throwing the money at the image or the fantasy, what do you expect for them to do? What do you expect? I'm not saying that it's right, but I'm saying that it comes from a source. So if the men are throwing, if you feel like you can't get a woman without throwing money at her.
Exactly.
What?
And you know what?
Exactly.
I don't feel that, that way. But I'm just saying there are men out there that know, okay, I want this. I want her to look like this. I'm going to control her with what I have because I know she's going to come to me because I got the paper. I got the car. I got this. I got that. But then you get mad when it's a requirement. When it's an exchange, then you want to, pull back and say, okay, well, I
Feelings.
already. I'm speaking as a woman. I'm not speaking as that woman, but I'm speaking. You can't have both ways. You can't have it both ways. If you want a woman that's the fantasy, you're going to pay for the fantasy.
Why?
And that's why.
Just listen to what I'm saying. Just listen to what I'm saying for one time. Just.
I love it. And that's why.
If you don't want that type of woman, don't go after that.
And that's why if I was single, I'd be in the strip club a lot more.
Preacher.
I'm gonna go and pay for it. I'm gonna go and pay for it to get it over with. No, seriously.
It's called a transaction. It's a transaction.
Yeah.
We talking about transactions. He said it's a transaction. But my
transaction.
thing
Yeah.
about it is, men always talking about marriage is a transaction. But when you get a woman who wants that kind of thing for a transaction, then y'all want to preach, oh, marriage is supposed to be about love. So what is it?
No.
No.
Okay.
No,
But
that's a transaction.
And when that lost away. Now, I understand my question was, but I'm just saying, because she started talking about the transaction and shit. So what I'm saying is, if I'm going to do the transaction, if I was single, if I was single, I'd be in the strip club a lot more.
But you're a level-headed man. You know that you're paying for a fantasy, and you would go home and be home and chill. But I'm talking about these men who do this on purpose.
No. So
Well,
the
what she
thing
said
is,
doing on
hold
purpose.
on. The thing is, I'm going to ask her a question. She asked me about the question that I asked. Now, we all have lost our way as people, period. Now, the one thing about the black men, we already know it's fucked up. It's only certain black men that got everything. That's single, that got his shit together, that don't have baby mama drama, don't have none of that shit. But he knows he can pick and choose who he wants. As a black man. Then
It feels so good.
Stop, man. Hold on. So then you got the single black men that don't have everything. Now black women gotta what I'm saying?
Hold them down.
Nah, that ain't. Nah, that ain't it. They gotta settle. Hold on. They gotta settle for that. In hopes that he can become something.
They gonna leave you.
So you got that black man. Then you got the black man that do have all that shit together, but he's bisexual. He like booty and he like coochie. So then hold on, we ain't done.
Oh damn, another one.
Then we got married black men.
A lot of them. There's a lot of men out here that are married that want to date.
So after the married black man, then we got the motherfuckers in prison want to be the pen pal, and then when he get out, whatever happens on that. But those are the categories that black women gotta pick from.
The pissy pool. That's what it's called.
But no, what I'm saying is, as a black man, yeah, we lost our way, and I know we have. But how many black women is gonna settle for that bullshit? Because there's a lot of bullshit out there.
Having a piece of man, what they
And what my mom and my grandparents and everybody told us is that you need to
Having a piece of man is better than having no
I don't
man.
like Betty White. We ain't doing Betty White.
But
what our parents used to tell us, or our moms used to say is, baby, don't wait for no man. Make sure you're the best who you can be. Don't wait for no man. Make sure you're the best who you can be and keep going without a man. So that's what happened when men start to, be amongst their own and be influenced by their own and whatever, we were talking about earlier, influences and everything, that, they don't want to come up. They don't want to get more degrees. They don't want to do this. But women are like, well, fuck it. He don't want to talk to me, so I'm going to go to school. I'm going to put my head in these books and not on these men and keep going.
Hold on, I forgot about this man too. This black man.
This type of black man.
I forgot about this black man. The black man that don't date white black women.
Come on, doctor. Come on, judge.
The black man.
That's his insecurity.
The black man that doesn't date black women.
Because he was hurt. He was hurt. He
That's all
probably
I'm
was
saying.
hurt by
Hold on,
That
Vic. What you
woman.
got to say, Vic?
You've eliminated basically 80% right there.
Right
You got
there.
4 categories. Yeah, about 80%.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back over the categories again. White women, gay, bisexual, married. Yeah, all these are factors. That's 3, 4. Don't leave you but a little bit. And y'all already
not
do
much.
it 7 to 1.
Not much. It's 1.5 out of 10 million.
It's not much.
It's 1.5
So-
out of 10 million. When you have 10, just look at the statistics. 10 black men, 10 million black men, 10 million black women. Half of those guys are in prison, in jail. Half of those guys are yeah. So that's now you starting with 5 million men. So then you have the bisexual men.
Hold on. Before you keep going,
Yeah.
we make up 40% of the jail population.
Yes.
Don't forget that prison population.
Yes.
We make up 40%. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's facts.
Now then
Go
you
ahead.
have now, let's when you was talking, think about it. You have the guys that are married, bam. Then you have the guys that are not attracted to you all, the race, and then you have the gays. So now you have 1 point that's a success with the athletes, the guys the guys that are doctors, the lawyers, the teachers, the educators, the 1.5 million black men to 10.5
Then
black
you got
women.
ages, people who
Yeah.
don't date
I feel-
older
that's why I
women,
said
older women
That's why-
that won't date an older woman.
That's why I say I feel sorry. You remember I said earlier? Earlier I said I feel sorry for y'all black women. I feel sorry for y'all.
Hold on. Lee, let Lee talk. Go ahead, Lee.
Now, I have a question. Now, do black women want good men? Because if it's like, for instance, I'm a black man. I experience racism, but then as a light-skinned black man, I experience colorism.
Colorism.
So,
That's where I come from.
do you want a good black man? Because I'm single, just recently divorced 2 years ago. I get a girl say, "Oh, you too light-skinned for me." I got to deal with that. Hold on. I have to deal with that.
Hold on.
It's true.
Respect the mic.
I have to deal with you too light-skinned. You not a roughneck. You not a thug. I've heard all of this, and I've been rejected by this. So then if I go, now, a black woman gets the first right of refusal for me. I want my black woman. But if she don't want me, what am I supposed to do?
So hold on. So at that point, because I know after middle school, you went to a predominantly Hispanic school.
Yeah.
So you've been around everybody.
Yeah.
And you learn how to speak to other women
Right.
by going to those type of schools.
Right.
Is it easier for you to get with a woman that's not black than it is for the woman that is black?
Now, it just depends on that. It just depends. Simply because
Everybody's not like that.
And I want to hear this.
I would date out of race. But my first preference
Hold on.
is the black woman. But if you see me with a Latina woman, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me because here I am. I want you, but you don't want me because I'm too light skinned. Now I'm a personal trainer, and I had a lady about a year ago say, "I don't want you to train me." It's not that you're not a good personal trainer. You just too light skinned. I need somebody chocolate to motivate me. So when you see me
Willie Lynch, exactly.
out here dating,
Willie Lynch.
I did.
Hold on.
you see me out here dating another race, what am I supposed to do? I don't discriminate, but like I said, my first right of refusal is a black woman. But if she don't want me,
And I know that
What am I supposed to
we
do?
grew up in the same hood. I know that. So that's why I asked you that question about the difference, because it's fucked up that a lot of black women look at skin tone and want a chocolate man instead of a good man, period, that's light skinned. I'm just saying, a black man that's light skinned.
But they just started wanting us chocolate guys.
Yeah, we was
no.
growing up.
Hold on.
We was in.
Hold on. Time out.
They just started.
Time out.
Tall, dark, and handsome. Tall, dark, and handsome.
85 to 90s we was in.
For real, man.
Hold on. In the 80s, yeah. 70s and 80s, yeah.
90s too.
90s, 85, 90s,
Yeah, gotta
But
get off
hold
your
on,
own.
hold on. I'm finna tell you. Once that motherfucking Wesley Snipes.
Yes.
Nah, we talking about young Wesley Snipes. Not Wesley Snipes. Nah, hey, listen to me. When Nino Brown came out.
Yeah.
When Nino Brown came out.
Yeah.
And how he, hold on, listen to me. How he did
Christopher Williams.
and G Money.
Yeah, G Money, yeah.
How he made the light skinned dude
Yeah.
feel this small.
Yeah.
See, hold on, listen, listen to me. If you think about that and look at that movie,
That
and
what
think
did it.
about how he belittled a light skinned brother,
Yeah.
2 light skinned brothers, New Jack City. How he belittled.
Black Card.
Yeah, we're gonna take your black card away. How he belittled 2 light-skinned brothers in one movie.
One movie.
It changed a lot of
For
shit.
real.
Exactly. Exactly. Then, hold up, listen. Then, when Morris Chestnut took his shirt off
Yeah.
in one of the movies,
Michael Jordan. Just think about Jordan too.
Best man with it.
whatever movie it was, he took his shirt off.
Denzel? That wouldn't know.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Michael Jordan. Yeah, let's keep it real.
He
Tyson
did.
Bedford. All them. Yeah.
Tyson Bedford.
Tyrese.
So we can go on and on
Yeah.
about a dark-skinned brother. Hold on, listen to me. Listen to me. We can go on and on about, and then they made dark-skinned brothers on TV look masculine
Yes.
and belittle the light-skinned brother.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying this here because I love all my brothers.
Yeah.
And what she just said, they programmed us to see that. So what happens we went from loving El DeBarge and all these other cats
Yeah.
for Al B. Shirt and all them years. Because I remember when I was in elementary school, all the girls loved Al B. Shirt.
Love them.
Listen to me. What I'm saying is we went through that time and then all of a sudden it's almost like they program all the women to start liking these dark-skinned chocolate brothers.
Don't get it confused. Like, okay, so think about 50% of the population. Think about this. Half of the women like light skin, half of the women like dark skin. The people who are being predominantly above everybody who's getting in the new movie role, like Idris Elba. All the women who like dark skinned men are going to come out in droves. The women who like light skinned men are gonna like lay back and be like, oh, he not that cute. But flip the switch, like I said, I'll be sure still fine to this day. So if he end up being on a major role, all the women who like light-skinned women are gonna be outside and they're gonna be, oh yeah, and then the ladies who like dark-skinned men are gonna fall back. Don't let that social conditioning fool you.
No. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Listen to me. Let me tell you something.
Because I like both.
Listen for 1 second.
Listen, Linda.
You like to go over the bounds a little bit. Yeah. Just see. We're gonna talk about you in a minute. So, what I'm saying is this: I've had light-skinned partners that I've been out with. We go to a white Hispanic club. They the shit. These Hispanic clubs and white clubs, these women, they gravitate to them. But I'm the dark-skinned nigga in the back. But when I go to a club with us in it, They don't fuck with them. It's fucked up. It's a condition. It's
Oh. Damn. She should have been up here.
yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna need you to sit down over here somewhere.
So you know, when I first came,
what-
I'm from Oklahoma. When I first came here is when I experienced the colorism. I never experienced as much colorism until I came here. Oklahoma. Can I tell my story? God damn. Anyway,
She's from South
so,
Dallas.
as a dark-skinned woman, all that was that I seemed to have attract was light-skinned men. And I really don't. Shush. I really don't discriminate when it comes to that. But I did see a difference where dark-skinned men were not checking for dark-skinned women. They really wasn't. I'm just going by my experience, okay? And I really, it really didn't dawn on me until I would actually be attracted to darker skinned men, and they were always wanting, you know, lighter skinned women. I don't have a problem with seeing a light skinned man with another color. It doesn't bother you. Just not for me. That's how I look at it. It doesn't bother me. I feel like if a man, and I had to talk to my son about this, if a man targets a woman because she's light-skinned or because she's white or whatever other color, because he got something insecure about him or about his skin color, that's his issue. That's not mine. And that's a preference. Just like I have a preference. I'm tall, so I like tall men. So why is that a problem for me? That's a preference.
So let me ask you this. Hold on. Everybody got a preference because I got.
I'm gonna punch you on camera.
I'm gonna let y'all want to talk. Okay. So I got a partner. I got a couple of partners that light skinned, and they would not talk to a light skinned woman. They would not talk to light skin. They do not. Huh? You like your man light skin? Oh, okay. I'm just asking. So what I'm saying is, everybody do have a preference. Cause
This is eye-opening.
yeah,
true.
everybody got a preference. Go ahead, Scott.
It's the truth.
Go ahead, Scott.
No, I really find it crazy when you look at it. Yeah, you're right, got preferences, but you look at us as a black people, because I know what the brother's saying. Hell, I get it double. I mean, I'm light skinned. You don't even look. I get, what are you exactly? And then sometimes it's not like I'm height challenged, and I'm looked at that way also. But what I love extremely about our people is that we are so many flavors. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know if any other race can come in so many complexions as we do, and then to break it down to this colorism thing and decide is just ridiculous. It makes no sense to me. But there is some truth to what you're saying, because there's another percent that you're missing in that whole calculation. Is you're missing about them passport brothers. You got passport bros, and they're leaving this country.
Yes,
they're literally
yes, they
taking everything. They're leaving. I mean, I plan on retiring out of the country. I plan to leave, but they are, because of what they're experiencing here when it comes to dating black women, colorism,
And
where you are with status,
and not
how
only
are you? It's crazy.
and I understand what you're saying, and not only that, you play soccer, so that's another reason why that's another reason why the black women probably like, nah, not him. But nah, not knowing that soccer players make more money than
There's a lot of black soccer players out there.
Yeah.
A lot.
But we are, when I see that brothers and sisters have their types, not knowing that if you gave if you gave somebody that wasn't your type of chance, that may be your blessing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you gave somebody who's not what you
Black women,
Yeah,
she
usually
said
go
usually
for.
what you go for.
it may be. Sometimes you got to try something different just to see.
Oh, but a lot of black women do that. And then what happened is y'all black men, y'all come after us when we dump them because we realize they are not growing. They are not showing what their potential is, or they're not being what they should be or matching us. Because you said, Elisa, what, three-fourths of women are doing better than what men are black. I'm talking about black, the black community. That, we only have 1/4 of the black men to choose from because the third of them are doing some bullshit. So it's an abundance of black women, and you're telling us that we should try something new, and we do, and then what happens? We get ridiculed for it.
So hold on. Hold on.
That's the difference.
Hold on. Hold on. What I'm about to say. I'm gonna let you talk. And I'm glad you said something. Because you've been on the show forever, all the time. And every time I gotta settle the crowd down. You're the one. See, listen to me. Hold on. See, there we go. That's the problem. Hold on, listen to me. You single, right?
Yes.
You ever thought about why you single?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you started.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here you go.
Hold
on.
See, there we go. Now you want to grab the mic and talk. That's what. Hold on.
You want me to start talking?
Listen, and that's the problem.
What you want me to do?
You don't listen.
You ain't listening.
You ain't listening.
You do more talking than listening. I asked you a question. You said yes, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
I don't need you to keep talking all the time. I don't need you. And see, no, listen to me. No, listen to me. No, listen to me. No, because you haven't been around her enough.
Exactly.
What we're saying. What I'm saying is, if I'm trying to explain something to you, let me explain, and then you talk. Don't continue to interrupt me while I'm talking. That's what a man wants sometimes. But every time I'm talking, you want to stop.
I don't want you to stop.
No, you keep, see.
I don't want you to, listen, I don't want you to stop.
Right there. Pop, can I say it?
I'm agreeing with you, and then he says, no. Look. So let me explain. I don't even have the mic. Half the time. I let him hold it.
See?
I don't even be tripping. I let him hold the mic. And then look, what happens is, he
I
say, settle
cannot-
down. I don't even be saying nothing. I just be agreeing.
You still talk. Can I say this, Pop?
I just
Go
be
ahead.
agreeing.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
Be
bro.
quiet,
Go ahead.
Coco.
I'm going to make a general statement, and y'all can disagree.
Okay.
Women listen to respond and not to understand. Yeah. Because you're ready. Process it, comprehend it, understand it, and then say something.
That's all
You waiting on a period to stop. Oh, he paused. Let me start talking.
Hold on. And see that? See. That's all I'm saying. See, you steady talking.
She said she ready like a bride.
No, I'm not saying women talk too much. I'm saying Coco talk too much.
Listen to understand.
Go ahead.
It's called Proverbs 10-31.
What is that?
What is that? Oh, okay.
He said,
Look it up.
Well, I never went to church, so my family not a church-going people, so I don't know.
See, now, when it's time for
slow
her to talk,
speak,
it's time
quick
for her
to
to talk,
listen.
we're going to listen to you, and we let you have the whole floor. But when somebody's talking and trying to explain something to you, we've been through this a whole bunch of times. When I tried to explain some things to you, you like to interrupt what's going on. Sometimes when you're with a man, let him talk. Let him vent to you about how he's feeling. You ain't got to interrupt. Just sit. He just wants you to listen, process it, and then when it's time for you to talk. Trust me. If you do this, I promise you, it'll start working.
So I can't even have like an agreement in the middle of you talking.
It's not. You can agree.
Just say yes or no. Just say yes or no.
Listen to me. You can process everything a man is telling you before you go into it. I promise you. Okay. A lot of times, men gonna be like, "God damn, she won't let me." So that's all I'm saying. Okay. We wanna be able to tell you how we feeling. Of course. But we don't need a rebuttal right away all the time. Let us talk.
And I think that's where the misunderstanding come in at. That's where the misunderstanding come in at, because when we do say, okay, we want to talk to our woman and we try to explain ourselves, and when you keep jumping in and cutting us off, we get to the point where we're like, you know what, fuck it, I don't even want to talk
no more.
Period. I don't even want to talk.
For real.
I can't get out
Coco.
what I'm trying to say.
Coco, listen to what we're saying. We're telling you, like,
one small word we say, we might say, you know, because your attitude, you ain't I might have said your attitude act funny sometime. I didn't get the chance to get it all out because it'll turn into an argument, and we are so fast to just say, believe it or not, we try to avoid arguments. That's why we hold stuff in. Doctor. We hold stuff in for so long until we can't take it no more, and then it'll just blow up. And then it'll blow up even worse when your woman will say something like, well, you do too. I'm like, let me explain first. Let me explain what's going on. That shut us down.
And then we forget.
We forget. Yeah, we try to say, and when she say, well, okay, go on, say what you got to say. You say, never mind, I done forgot.
Yeah, I forgot
what I want to say.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Vic.
Effective communication requires active listening. We say it, but we don't do it. Because if you really listen, one of the things you learn when you communicate is that you tell a person, say, listen to everything he just said. And then you go to the woman or the man, whichever one, instead of repeat what they just said. Because if you exactly, because they're going to say something totally different. Because you weren't listening. You were hearing. There's a difference between hearing and listening. Because when you listen, you process and you understand it. And you say, okay, now I can respond to what they just said in what they talked about. Not what was on my mind to respond with. Amen. Like I just said, both. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's what I'm talking about. That's the problem. I just said what I'm talking about. That right there. Right there.
Hold on.
You were listening because you just hearing.
Hold on. Go ahead, Brady Bob. Go ahead.
And so
we're about to wrap up. Go ahead.
So we talk about the percentage of black men, the percentage that I know that I'm in. When I have women in that category, I don't even deal with them. I cut them off instantly because you're not even understanding the caliber of kingdom. When I say kingdom, who I am the king. You don't even understand the part of listening. That is the key. That's all we want. That's all we want as black men. We want you to be able to process what we're trying to explain to you without you saying what you think we need to know.
Yeah, or what we trying to say. Listen to it. You would understand what I'm saying. Just listen to it.
Go ahead. I got these two right here. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Lee.
Yeah.
Lee got the mic.
I did. I
Go
was
ahead.
married before, and I had to learn that because I used to always cut him off. He couldn't say what he had to say or whatever, but it is what it is. I learned to listen, so I understand what they're saying. Yeah.
What you got to say, Lee?
I just want to say, like, we all have a picker. And our pickers are either what your dad used to be or what you saw your dad is or what your exes were. Now, I feel like a woman's rejection is like God's protection because maybe she's not right for me. Mm-hmm. So, but all I'm saying is you rejected me because I'm too light-skinned, but you don't know that I have good credit. You don't know I don't cheat because I didn't see my dad cheat, so I don't cheat. I'm just kind of cut from a different cloth. I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying that people are whatever, but I'm just saying that's just not me. But you don't know the qualities that I'll bring to your life if we don't get together. Now, I'd rather be with you, but if you don't want to be with me, so what can I do? So when you see a black man out there dating a white girl or Hispanic girl or Asian girl, you can't get upset at that man. You don't know his why. So find out what his why is, and then you can find out why he do the things he does.
And I'm glad you. So with rap. So go. I'm gonna let you talk. We're finna wrap it up.
We got off the subject about what we was talking about. We had a hell of a conversation. But next week, if we can get a chance, I want to know about how much do we take before we blow up? Because this is what happened to me a while ago. I was in the store at work. I was at the store, and I'm in line getting ready to go out, and this white old man walked in. He was standing behind me, and he was just looking at me. I'm like, what do you keep looking at me for? And he said, excuse me, young man, can I tell you something that's been on my heart and it's really been bothering me, and I'm working on it. I said, what's that? He said, all my life, even right now, I don't like niggas. And that never happened to me before. So you know what I said? I said, well, I'm glad you said that so I can get something off my chest. I said, all my life growing up, and I'm working on it, I never liked honkies. And he looked at me like, but how much do we supposed to take before we just blow up instead of just dusting off and saying, that dude trifling. He trifling. He don't know no better. How much do we supposed to take before we just go off on him and say, hey, man, you said it to me first. It was your fault. I never heard nobody disrespect nobody like that before. And he really honestly thought in his heart that he was telling me something to make him feel better. I really never liked niggas in my life. And I'm like, damn, what made him say that? So how much do we supposed to take before we just blow up and just go off?
So here's what we're going to do next week. I need you to be on the show next week. If both of y'all can, but I especially need you to be on the show next week. Yay. Make sure you come back. Make sure everybody come back. Because we're going to talk more. We're going to get in more depth about this film. I know we never talked about colorism because that's big in our community.
It's big.
And I know we always joke about it. Oh, light-skinned ass nigga. Oh, don't. We always joke about it.
Halfway white.
But we really gonna talk about it. Like we really gonna get in some depth, and we also get in depth about how much do we take before we pushed over that cliff. Yeah. Because as men, I know it's only so much that we could take before, because I'm laid back. Yeah. I'm laid back. But there's only so much that I'll take before I go that route.
Just go left. Yeah.
So what we need to do, we need to have more of a discussion about this here next week. I want everybody to come back, and we're gonna add some people onto this here. So we're gonna talk about this here next week, because it's a big deal. And thank you, Coco, for listening. Listening. Hold on. I'm about to kick Brady Bob. Hold on. I'm about to kick Brady Bob in a minute because he keep giving her the mic.
Because I know her. I know her. I know her. It's no.
I understand.
I don't mean no harm. I love her opinions.
No, I love her opinions too. But what I'm saying is, let us finish what we're saying before you have your. No. See, there you go again.
Here I go.
I'm wrapping up, but we can continue after we wrap up. So, next week, we're going to talk more. Coco, don't take this the wrong way. Don't take none of it personal.
I'm going to be in the audience.
Now, you bring your talking ass back over here. Because listen to me. Because every show needs a Coco.
Exactly.
What that mean? Yeah. That means that you watch those
reality shows.
Those reality shows. And it's always that one person you be like, man, is she
But they be wanting to know what she gonna say.
But everybody want to know what you're going to say. So, no, every show needed you. And you are that you for this show. So don't take it the wrong way.
Please don't.
Don't take it the wrong way, because we need you on here because of what we just trying to put you, just trying to let you know about how men. Anyway, so next week we're going to talk more about this here. Hey, man, I just want to appreciate everybody who's been on the panel today, everybody that's been in the audience. We're talking about this here. It's been great. It's been fun. I know we talked about a lot of stuff, and we really didn't have a real subject. It was real cigar talk today. It was real cigar talk. We touched a lot of different things today. So next week we're going to get more into that, Dwayne. We're going to get more into the colorism. My boy Lee is looking for a good woman. He light-skinned, but he's looking for a good woman.
Me too.
Brady Bob is my right-hand man. He say he need a good woman, but...
Yes.
No, he said he can pick and choose.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I can,
you can pick
but
and
I
choose.
still need to know.
Yeah, I mean, you can pick and choose.
We need to have a like a dating show. Like, woo!
So hold on. All right. So we gonna put that together.
Yes.
We're gonna put that together for next month. We're gonna put that together. Have a speed dating on the show.
On the show. Yes.
I just want a good woman. I don't care what you look like. Just
Are we gonna be ready for that, Julius? Can we be ready for that? We can be ready next month.
My name
A
is
speed
Scott.
dating. We may need one more camera. Can
I'm
we get
5'7".
that?
I like long walks.
All right.
on the
So
beach.
yeah. So we're gonna do that.
give me some peace.
So no, all single people on the show. I'm just narrating. I'm married, so I'm just narrating.
And I love you like never love you before.
So we're gonna have that going on. It's gonna be fun. And Coco, we're gonna let you be the one to be in charge of it.
I don't need all that. I don't have to go to no club. I just want you. You welcome.
We're gonna let you be the one to come up with the questions and all that.
If I'm the one that interrupts everybody, then why would I be the one in charge? Ooh.
I'm gonna provide. I'm gonna protect, and I'm gonna be your priesthood.
Yeah, that's gonna keep you from interrupting shit. So, all right. So next week, I need everybody back here. Y'all good back there? Everybody good? All right. So once again, Big Stick Energy is brought to you by Brock Brand. Go get your Brock Brand. Go get fresh. Go get clean. BrockBrand.com. I got you, Brady Bob. Also brought to you by Quad Houston. Quad Houston, good food, good drinks, good vibe, good everything. It's all good at Quad Houston. Also brought to you by the Den Cigar Lounge. The Den Cigar Lounge. Come get your stick. Come hang out with us. We have a good time right here. And we are family in the Den Cigar Lounge. Brady Bob, you got another plug?
Yeah, I got a movie that just dropped on Tubi. It's called K-Roll. Go check it out. Y'all go look up the movie. It's a comedic, funny, ignorant, Houston Friday type movie. Go check it out. And I also got a show this weekend, June the 8th. I got tickets if anybody want to come check me out. I'm a damn fool on that stage. Chill.
So that's Saturday, your show?
This Saturday, June 8th, this Saturday.
Saturday on your show. And he will be male dancing at his show. So make sure you're there. He will be there. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody. Also go to subscribe to on YouTube, Big Stick Energy, and also go to IG, Big Stick Energy HTX. I need all y'all to subscribe and have other people to subscribe to our show. If you're in the audience or if you one of the panelists, have people to go on there and subscribe to the show so we can get more followers, we get some more subscriptions. Big Stick Energy. Make sure you subscribe to it, YouTube, IG, Big Stick Energy HTX. Right now, I got all the energy and I got the big stick. We're going to have a good time the rest of the night. And make sure y'all here next week. And we off the air now. So what you going to talk about?